Okay, so we're just getting ready here. Paige McPherson up against Song Zi. So off they go. Just to give you, in fact, we seem to have lost our link to the scoreboard system again, I'm afraid.
All right, so then we're going to have to provide them with a lot of information.
Yeah, looks like somebody's kicked another network
yes,
cable out somewhere along the
Paige
line.
McPherson is up 3-0, 18 seconds into the match.
Yes, yeah.
We like to give those kind of updates. Fighting a taller Chinese athlete.
Yeah.
But I think that's, when you say Chinese athlete, you're going to almost always say taller.
Usually. (3-0) to McPherson. Song Zi has only competed at youth level. She just competed at Burnaby in Canada for the World Championships.
Oh, for the Junior World Championships.
Juniors, and she lost out in the round of 16. No, sorry, the quarterfinal. Sorry, no, it wasn't. It was the round before that. Round of 16. She just lost 1-0 to Kai Nyan En of Malaysia.
Nice, very nice exchange. Paige comes out of that exchange with the score 7-2.
This is Chinese athlete, her first event at senior level. She stayed over here from Burnaby. So sure, probably not. The Chinese have obviously highlighted as the sort of athlete who's in the next 4-year cycle who will be a challenge in Tokyo.
Yes.
First round comes to a completion. So, Sherman, for those of you who didn't, for the audience who didn't hear what Jackie had to say, you know, quickly just summarise, what did she say after that defeat just now?
Oh, well, so I asked her, you know, how do you feel about the match? She said, obviously it wasn't the result I wanted, but I came to experience competition under these new rules. I fell prey to deductions for having a kick too low, and in most instances I was going to do it and decided not to do it and stopped before I reached an acceptable height. Well, it didn't really look like you're not really lifting your leg properly. But, you know, she wanted to work on some stuff. She wanted to experience these new rules, and I think she accomplished her objective. The primary, you know, she said the thing that I really wanted to hear, that this tournament's not my goal. It's just, you know, a way that I'm getting to my goal. So when we keep it in the right perspective, we're happy with the medal because we want the points. These are valuable G2 points. China's brought it back into a close match at 7-5.
Yeah, she's obviously a decent fighter indeed. McPherson comes in with a head kick.
Oh, and we got...
And connects.
Yes, and it was 7-5, now it's 12-5. So she got a body kick and a face kick. It's nice.
Yeah, the body kick came first, then the head kick afterwards. He's only obviously very young. Chinese a little bit. There are countries out there. I think Great Britain's one of them, which are really solely dedicated to Olympics. They, you know, the sort of the 4-year cycle, as it were, and you know, they are, a lot of the British team are sending out their youngsters to some event, and this is what China looks like they're doing as well.
Yeah, you have to prepare your next generation before you get to the game. You know, you can't wait until injury or something happens where they've got to be put in. You got to get them ready early. And again, GB Taekwondo does a great job of getting athletes ready, present and future. Nice, very nice.
Lovely head kick. Both athletes going for the head kick at the same time.
Very nice double motion. She lifted the leg up and then she had cleared their face and then went right back in. But that takes a degree of strength in the hips and a degree of physicality that everybody doesn't possess. We're at 20 seconds.
Pherson, we're very happy with this second period. She's they're both
nice.
often going for the same
Very
sort of
nice.
move at the same time.
It is nice to see Paige go with a back leg roundhouse kick, but she's traditionally known for using her front leg. But you like to see that they're responding to the rule changes, and that they're, you know, and I know Coach Moreno, so I know he's got them up on the latest application and implementation of whatever the rules are, whatever the scoring changes are. And that's, you know, that's why he's one of the best coaches in the world, because he prepares his guys to be successful today and tomorrow. Would love to record their in-between matches just to hear strategy, because there are a lot of young coaches who would learn from being able to hear what is said in these high-pressure moments. You know, we just don't want to broadcast all of that.
No. Yeah, you just need a little microphone in there just for US Taekwondo use.
Right, and we save it and we archive it.
Yeah.
It's a good idea. We should convey that idea to somebody.
Yeah, absolutely. Third and final round in this.
Paige has a commanding 10-point lead.
Excuse me, this is the quarterfinal.
Oh, it's only a quarterfinal.
Yeah, this is not a semi-final. Semi-final, well, is going to be against the Norwegian fighter. Remember Randy Dingland, who beat Pagnotta in the first round, put out the number 3 seed? Well, she's made it through to the semi. So well done to her. Not ranked in this tournament. Pherson with a 9-point lead now. Coming down to just about a minute to go. Good attack here from Song. She's trying everything. Superb defense from McPherson.
I've seen them practice defense down in Florida, and they do these drills where if you don't have live hands, you have swollen lips. Yeah, so you got to keep those hands moving. Good. Interestingly enough, like that motion right there, just to push out and kick, it's a different energy system than most women fighters are used to using.
Yeah.
I wonder how a Jade Jones will do with this, because she's such a physical specimen that I know that she has, you know, physical strength that is, you know, that's significant. We got to start preparing our athletes to be physically imposing.
Yeah. Certainly, it's much more of a physical game now.
Absolutely.
There's no doubt about that. You know, just watch this. Just watch this here. See how they're actually forcing each other. Yeah, that would never have happened last year.
No. Oh, absolutely not.
It really has changed the way this sport has moved, and it's definitely a change for the better. The referee certainly has to be on top of it if he feels it goes over the top.
There's not a lot of subjective calls, but the ones that are very subjective. So you've got to have the right angle. We saw a referee not give a deduction because they had a bad angle. Yeah. So we congratulate Paige McPherson. She's on to the semifinals after an 18-9 victory over China.
Over Song Zi.